All right, we might not be able to celebrate Mardi Gras like previous years, but you can experience a culinary tour of New Orleans right here in San Antonio. And joining us this morning to share a little bit more about the Mardi Gras menu is Chef Jeff Bridges from Coppa Wine Bar. It's good to see you, Jeff. How you doing?
Doing great. Good to see you too, Shelly. Thanks for having me.
I got to tell you, I love Coppa. You guys are always turning out great food and great wine out there. So what are you guys doing for Mardi Gras?
So we wanted to do something a little special this year just to really capture the spirit of the French Quarter. And so we're doing what we're calling the Legends of the French Quarter. We're doing 4 recipes from 4 famous French Quarter restaurants.
Ooh.
And we are following their recipes. So it's hopefully exactly the same dish as you'd get if you went to one of these restaurants.
Okay, I like that. I've been to New Orleans one time, and while I was there, I literally ate my way through the streets of New Orleans. I had so many oysters, so many different ways. It was my most favorite thing. So what are some of the highlights on the menu?
Well, we're doing a beautiful little crawfish pie to start with, which is almost like a quiche, but not as much egg. The main course is the dish that I made for the video, which is Shrimp Creole, and that's kind of the benchmark dish for New Orleans restaurants. Is Shrimp Creole. It's the dish everybody is measured by on their culinary abilities.
Okay, so since you guys are a wine bar as well, I know that you've got some really great wines to pair with this menu too, right?
Oh, absolutely. We're doing all French wines, so we can capture that feeling of the French Quarter. And we take a lot of effort into making sure that we're pairing wines that are really going to accentuate the dishes and not dominate or even just taste awkward with them. We want something that's going to just work great with it.
Absolutely. And since we can't get to New Orleans right now, this is a great way to get all the tastes of New Orleans out at Coppa. You guys are doing this for a couple of nights, right?
We are. We're doing Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday is booked. There's actually a couple of tables left for Wednesday night. Okay,
so you better act fast if you want to get in on this. So you're making the Shrimp Creole for us this morning. Jeff, it's good to see you. I'm going to show everybody how you do it, and then I'll give you a little bit more information about how to get that reservation to enjoy Legends of the French Quarter. Here's a look at the Shrimp Creole.
Hello there, my name is Jeff Bridges. I'm the owner of Copa Wine Bar in Stone Oak. So typically you're not going to find Shrimp Creole on the Copa Wine Bar menu. But what we do every month is a themed wine and food pairing dinner, which this month happens to be New Orleans. We're taking 4 classic dishes from 4 famous French Quarter restaurants and just doing them in honor. I am following their recipes. The recipe I got from this Shrimp Creole is from one of the landmark restaurants in the French Quarter, which is Arnaud's. And this is their Shrimp Creole recipe. And we're gonna put together a 4-course meal paired with wines and all some fantastic French Quarter cuisine just in time for what is going to be our version of Mardi Gras this year. And I just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit today about making one of my very favorite Creole dishes from Louisiana, and that is Shrimp Creole. Now, of course, you got to start with Creole sauce to make it Creole. We're going to start with an onion. We've got a chopped up green pepper and some celery. Now we got our next flight of ingredients. We've got some roasted garlic, a good handful of flat leaf parsley. We've got about a tablespoon of granulated chicken bouillon, and then 2 cups of recipe calls for veal stock. I'm using beef stock. I just made it a little milder than the directions asked for. Then we got a chopped tomato. I like to use canned tomatoes because they're ripe. And then we got some tomato sauce. And then give that a stir, get everything incorporated. Then we throw in our bouquet garni. Now this is a really big bouquet garni, but I like a lot of herb flavor. Just throw that in there, and we're gonna let that simmer for about 5 minutes. So now we're gonna pull out the bouquet garni. And now we're going to season it up. We're going to throw in a little black pepper, some salt. I got some Creole seasoning, do about a tablespoon of that, and then some Louisiana hot sauce. So this will simmer for another minute or so, let everything come together, and that is Creole sauce. Alright, so now we're going to put the final touches on our Shrimp Creole, which is, of course, the shrimp. We're just going to throw in a couple of pounds of shrimp. Dull shrimp, please. That is the best quality we can get around here. So we're going to just saute this up, get a little bit of color, and take that beautiful Creole sauce that we made. And just pour it right on top. Don't waste any. Outside. And then this is just going to simmer in this sauce. Yeah, it's only going to take about 5 minutes. So the majority of the time to cook this dish is in the prep work. But as you can see, when you got your prep work together, the dish comes together really fast. So that is Shrimp Creole. They have plumped up and cooked in this sauce beautifully. Everything's married together. The shrimp tastes like Creole sauce, and the Creole sauce tastes like shrimp. You just get you a plate of rice, scoop you some of those beautifuls on there. Don't forget to get some of that delicious Creole sauce. Drop that right on top. A little flat leaf parsley, that's a classic. And that is Shrimp Creole.
Yum, yum. If you would like to know more about the Legends of the French Quarter event at Copa Wine Bar and Tasting Room, just give them a call. They've got some room left on Thursday night for reservations. The phone number is 495-2672 for more information.